Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So, at the end of January I went to West Sussex with my wife. She was going on a course and I met up with a friend called Matt who's started to be working as a glass dealer last year, and he took me around his stomping grounds for where he goes hunting for glass, and yeah, I bought some glass. Yeah, in West Sussex. Mainly, where did I buy? I bought at Ford Flea Market, or I think it's Carboot type sale. I bought at Arundel, some antique places, and where else? I bought in, I think it's Chichester. So, anyway, I did buy a few things, and I'm not supposed to be buying. I'm supposed to be like clearing my collection, but you know how it is. You know how it is. You see something, it's a bargain, or it's something that you have to have. So I will start with the things that I had to have. Yeah. So there is a couple of bits that I had to have because yeah, I had to have them, and so what we'll do is we'll get on and have a look at the glass. I won't show you references for everything, just some of it. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because there's some things that are kind of like the bits that I had to have where, yeah, you expect them from me. And then a few randoms, which were just bargains. And I'm just going, oh God, look at that. That's really nice. I'm having it because it's so cheap. But yeah, that's how it goes. Anyway, let's get on and have a look at the glass. So here's the first thing I bought. It is Stromberg's Heighton vase. It's originally from the 1930s. They were still making it in the 1950s. And yeah, the colour is called straw. If I do that, you can see it's optically moulded, and it's got a slight little scalloping on the rim. And yeah, it's a chunk and a half. Yeah, and yeah, it's quite rare. I bought it at Betulas. Oh wow! I mean, I don't even know if I can hold it far enough away and still. But yeah, you can see the optical moulding and the sort of like slight scalloping on the rim there. Yeah, and there's quite a lot of wear on the base. Put it back down before I break my wrist. But anyway, yeah, I'm very happy with that. I don't have a straw one this size. I think I have a silver one, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. And I've got this shape in smaller sizes as well. Still looking for a 12-inch one, but you know, they're like hen's teeth. So anyway, there you go, that's the first one. I've got a couple of more Stromberg's Heighton decanters here. Yes, they're small, can you see? And yeah, these appear in the 1954 catalogue, but not in the 1930s ones or the 1970s ones, so that kind of dates them. They're a bit weird in that this one has got like a flat base inside, and this one's got a curved base, and it's much thicker. And I bought them at the same antique centre, but from, I think, maybe from different dealers. So I don't know if they were originally a pair or not. And they're very slightly different heights. The stoppers aren't just the way they are. They never fit exactly. They're not that genius at fitting stoppers. If I show you here, you can see it's a bit rounded. Top is polished. Yeah, these are quite rare. I've only ever seen someone had one of these on Facebook, a different colour one, I think it was. And yeah, and then they put it on eBay and it went for a lot of money. But yeah, really uncommon to see these smaller size, and then There they were, they had two. So, yep, they came home with me. I do have, there is a full-size version that's like the body's twice the height of that, and I have that in straw. And I will eventually get around to doing some Stromberg's heightened videos, and you'll see all of that. So the next thing I'm showing you that I bought is a rinser. You can see it's got its two pouring lips. Can you see there? They're quite biggish pouring lips for a rinser. Now the question is this 200 years old, or is it just 100 years old? And I've been trying to figure that out, and I'm actually not sure. The glass, it's got some wear and tear. It's the where it sits on the table in little patches is very worn, but it is only little patches, so it's very matted in the bits that actually hit the table. It's also got a little bit of just here you can see a bit of the, they've polished out the pontle, but there's a little bit of the broken pontle still left. There's a bit of deposit in the bottom there that I haven't been able to wash out. It's also, where can I find it? Yeah, there's something going on with the glass here. Can you see? It's very difficult to try to get it to focus on it. But yeah, the glass has got, it's like a streak in it, and also it's got like thin ripples running up on the inside as well. So I'm kind of maybe leaning towards it being an old one. This diamond pattern is like a giant diamond pattern. Can you see? Which is really, I've never seen that before on a rinser. That's why I kind of, and it wasn't expensive, it was £8. So at Ford Market, and I thought, yeah, I'll have that. It's so unusual. I've never seen one like it. It's like something from the late 17th century. It's called Nip Diamond Ways, I think. But yeah, so the pattern is a real throwback. So this might be late 18th century. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure at all. There's lots of faults in the glass, but the glass does seem reasonably bright. So, and it might be just that this is a difficult pattern to achieve, which is why there's ended up being so many faults in the glass. So the next thing I bought was this little decanter service. It's got 4 little shot glasses like this. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Yep. They're all in pretty good condition. Probably should have 6, but 4's a good number anyway. And then came with this decanter. Now, I've been trying to figure out who made this. It might be Carl Powder. So, Czech Republic, pre or post-war. And, you know, the stopper's very well made and fitted. It's got this moulded top, and then which goes, if that's going to stop there, yeah, with the moulded top of the bottle, and then you've got all these cut panels. Now I do need to have a go at cleaning it. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, so going through, so I think it's Czech, and going through all the catalogues and everything. The closest thing that I can find that's got this sort of like panels and these moulded top like this is Carl Powder, but which is not what you normally expect from Carl Powder. Normally expect the sort of like very more geometric shapes with enamel on them, but he also did things a bit like this. Trying to find this exact one is what I need to do, and I haven't been able to, but it is a very cool thing, and I think I paid 25 for it, which means I think it's a real bargain because it's such a high quality thing. But yeah, I have been working on it, and I have been failing so far. So if anybody knows, please let me know. I haven't found it, and I would really like to know who made it, because I do think it's a good thing. If it's not them, it might be someone like Moser or someone like that. I'm not certain, but yeah, I'm not giving up. I'm still looking. So I bought these two cobalt blue box bootle bottles. This one doesn't have a collar. This one does. I've explained before, these are German wine bottles. They're probably from sort of like 1840s, 50s, something like that. And they are wine bottles. They're just hand-blown bottles. Let me show you. See, it's got broken pontle, if I can get it to focus. There you go, got broken pontle. You can see it's got a lot of wear where it sits on the table. The handle is put on in the old way. And then, yeah, this was a wine bottle, and it would have had a little ridge around here. And what they've done is they've sanded it off, and then they'll put a metal collar on, and the sanding here is just to give it grip. The metal collar's disappeared on this one. Now, somewhere in my shed, I do have a metal collar, I think. Got to find it, that's the hard bit. But yeah, so I think I might be able to actually kind of restore this one. And then this one does still have the metal collar, and it's actually, as the metal collars go, it's actually quite a decent one in that I think it's silver plate, but I think it's on copper, which kind of, oh sorry, went out of picture there, which means that it is probably more likely to be from the 1840s, because they did electroplating during the 1840s. They invented that process, and everybody went over to it quite quickly, because beating out a thin sheet of silver and then heating it onto a piece of copper and then making this afterwards, it's actually quite hard work. And dunking something you've already made into chemicals and passing a bit of electricity through it to do the plating is actually a lot less skillful. So anyway, there you go. Two box bootles. Yeah, this one's also the same as that broken pontle mark and wear and tear and everything. I think they were originally together. They seem to be pretty close for things that are very handmade, and handmade very quickly and free blown, so they're actually not blown to mould. Someone's just whooshed them out and tried to make them all the same. So what I have here, I bought this at Squirrel Antiques in Chichester, and yeah, it's a pedestal decanter from the 1770s. I've been through my books and I've been trying to figure it out, because the cutting doesn't seem right somehow compared to the other one I've got, and I've worked out actually it's a continental one. And what's nice is that I know this is a fashion, this shape is a fashion from the 1770s onwards a bit, but also in the books this style of cutting in Europe is also from the 1770s, even on decanters that are not pedestal ones. So I'm very happy with this kind of coincidence of the style of the cutting and the shape of the decanter matching, even though I can't find exact reference for it. So that's quite nice. You can see it's very shallow, so this is all not steam powered cutting, And yeah, you can hardly feel where the stopper's fitted in there. I'm not even sure if it was properly fitted, if they just, it doesn't feel cut, so I don't think it had a properly fitted stopper. It feels like it might have had a stopper, but not like someone's pushed something in while it's hot and made a shape, but not actually polished it out for a fitting as such. Then yeah, it's got a little chip and a crack there, and you can see the wear where it actually sits on the table is quite good. You know, there's bits where it's not sitting on the table, but round the bit in the middle it seems to mainly sit, and then it's got this wide polished pontal, and then it's got bits and pieces in the glass, bubble here. Can you see? Quite a big bubble here, and you can see that they've had problems getting the base to fit to the glass here, because there's like a bit of a crease in the glass just there. It's difficult to tell, but yeah, there's lots of things in here going on. There's like there's a big white bit of chunk of rubbish in the glass here. Yeah, so I'm seeing enough to make me think, yeah, it is a period one, because it doesn't have that perfect, you know, the cutting doesn't exactly match up between all of the bits. It's got slight variations that you'd expect for something that was hand cut, and then you've got bits like this bit of white in the glass here, creases where they fitted the base to the pedestal, and yeah, just things that you expect to be not quite right are actually not quite right. So I'm happy that this is a period decanter. It's got enough wear and tear, it's got enough imperfections. It weighs a ton, which compared to its size, but then in Europe they didn't have the glass tax by weight, so that was less of an issue to them. So there we go. I'm really happy with that. Squirrel Antiques in Chichester. So there you have it. That's what I bought. It was quite an exciting 2 days for me in Chichester, in West Sussex, I should say, because it wasn't just in Chichester. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I shouldn't have bought all the things that I did buy, but some of them I should have bought because, you know. But anyway, that's what I bought. I hope you liked it. I've decided not to do any references. I'm going to be lazy. So yeah, so with that said, there's no references, so yep. And so please remember to like and subscribe, because it really helps my channel. And thank you, Matt, for looking after me and taking me out. And what else? Yes, thank you for watching, and have a good night. Good night.